Who's ready for some fun playing Monopoly? The object of the game is to become the wealthiest player. Increase your wealth by buying, selling, renting, and trading properties. Each player starts with a stack of cash and magic dice. The players take turns rolling dice and moving to new locations. Each location brings new opportunities or setbacks. Get ahead by collecting and improving properties. You lose the game if you run out of money. But if you collect the most, you will win. Is everybody ready to start? Before we start, we need to see who will go first. To determine who goes first, each player rolls dice. Highest dice roll goes first. In the event of a tie, those players roll again. To roll your dice, you press the button shown on the screen. Once the dice are spinning, press your button again to make them stop. Roll high if you want to go first.
Yeah. Whoosh. Oh. Pow. Oi. Oh, yeah.
Ooh, yaha!
Bravo, bravo, yeah. Yoo-hoo.
Ha-ta! Tally-ho! My, yeah. Ho!
Oh, just buy it. You'll thank me later. It's your turn. Before you move, you can get a preview of your road ahead. Press the button to look ahead at the places you could go this turn. You control how far ahead you want to look. As you view each space, information about it is displayed. Cancel out when you are done previewing the path ahead. Now, it's time to see how far you will move. Roll the dice and see what number you get. You advance to the property with a distance equal to that number.
Whoa!
Now we know how far you will move this turn. We will see what happens next, depending on where you stop. You don't have to watch the entire trip to your destination if you don't want to. To skip to the end of your move, press the button when you see the prompt. Let's get on with your move. Good news. No one owns this land. You can own a piece of the city. You can buy this property directly by paying the bank's price. Or you can put it up for auction and see which player will pay the most to get it. Once you pay the bank for the property, you will get the title deed card. Even if you can't use it, you can overcharge someone who can. Congratulations on your new property. Now you can charge rent to the other players who come here. The rent you collect from a railroad is doubled for each additional railroad you collect. Now that you have a property, you may want to exchange it with one that another player has. You can choose to set up a trade by selecting the trade option while looking at the map. You can set up a trade at the end of your turn. Indicate any cards that you would like to change ownership. The total value of each side of the trade is displayed at the bottom of the trade screen. If the property exchange is not equal, you can add cash to the deal to make it more agreeable. After the trade is proposed, the other player can choose to counter the proposal. Once both players agree, the exchange is made. If you buy it in the next millisecond, it's free. Too late.
Ow! David! Hold it! Yo! Hiya! How? Huh?
Deals like this won't last forever.
Hiya! Hello! Hurt! Ready!
You've landed on someone else's property. You owe rent to that player. The rent is higher if the land is improved. The current rate is listed on the title deed card. Welcome to Monopoly Plaza. It's time to see how the players stack up. Each player owns a building here in the plaza. Your building is marked with your token on top. These buildings are your corporate headquarters. The size of your headquarters is based on your net worth. Net worth is the value of all your buildings and properties and cash all together. The bigger your net worth, the bigger your building. When your net worth changes, so does your building.